Imagine standing in a place where oceans meet, where volcanoes roar to life, and where ancient civilizations still whisper through stone temples hidden in the jungle. Welcome to Central America, a land that many overlook on the map, but one that holds astonishing secrets about our world. From lakes filled with sharks, to a country with no army, to a canal that literally keeps the global economy moving, these are 50 geography facts about Central America you never knew. And trust me, by the end, you'll never see this region the same way again. Fact 1. Central America is a land bridge. It's not a continent, but a narrow land bridge connecting North and South America. This tiny strip of land shaped human migration, animal movement, and even the world's biodiversity. Without Central America, the Americas would have remained divided forever. Fact 2. Only 7 countries. Central America consists of Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama. Just 7 nations, yet they hold extraordinary treasures. Fact 3. Smaller than Texas. All 7 countries combined are smaller than the US state of Texas, and yet they are home to over 50 million people, small in size but massive in importance. Fact 4. Belize breaks the pattern. Belize is the only English-speaking country in Central America. Everywhere else, Spanish is the dominant language, but Belize, with its Caribbean influence, stands apart. Fact 5. The Panama Canal, world's trade lifeline. The Panama Canal is one of the most important waterways on Earth. It connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, saving ships from traveling around South America. Without it, global trade would slow to a crawl. Fact 6. Costa Rica has no army. Since 1949, Costa Rica abolished its military, investing instead in education and healthcare. It's one of the most peaceful nations in the world, proving you don't need an army to be strong. Fact 7. Sharks in freshwater. Lake Nicaragua is the only freshwater lake in the world with bull sharks. These sharks actually adapted to live in freshwater, a rare and terrifying fact. Fact 8. El Salvador, the smallest country, nicknamed Pulgarcito de America, or Tom Thumb of the Americas. El Salvador is the smallest Central American nation, but it has more than 20 volcanoes packed inside its tiny borders. Fact 9. Guatemala, the Mayan capital. Guatemala is the true heart of the ancient Maya civilization, with sites like Tikal, where massive stone pyramids rise above the jungle. Fact 10. Honduras, a hidden coral kingdom. Honduras is home to the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, the second largest coral reef system in the world, only behind Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Fact 11. Central America has over 70 volcanoes. From Guatemala's Fuego volcano to Costa Rica's Arenal, the region is one of the most volcanically active on the planet. Fact 12. Earthquake Central. Central America sits on multiple tectonic plates, making earthquakes a regular part of life. The land is literally alive beneath people's feet. Fact 13. Nicaragua's twin lakes. Lake Nicaragua and Lake Managua dominate the landscape, shaping life and trade. Lake Nicaragua is so huge, it looks like an inland sea. Fact 14. A land of biodiversity. Though tiny, Central America is one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth, home to jaguars, toucans, monkeys, and countless rare species. Fact 15. Coffee heaven. The mountains of Guatemala, El Salvador, and Costa Rica produce some of the world's best coffee, grown in volcanic soil that gives beans a rich, unmatched flavor. Fact 16. The rainforest of Honduras. La Mosquitia rainforest is sometimes called the green lung of Central America, an untouched wilderness that rivals the Amazon. Fact 17. The lost city of the monkey god. Deep in Honduras's jungle, explorers found ruins nicknamed the City of the Monkey God. Locals feared it was cursed for centuries. Fact 18. The Blue Hole of Belize. The Great Blue Hole is a massive underwater sinkhole, perfectly circular, and one of the world's most stunning dive sites. Fact 19. Panama has more bird species than the US and Canada combined. Over 1,000 bird species live in Panama alone, making it a paradise for birdwatchers. Fact 20. The 2 oceans rule. In Central America, you can literally watch the sun rise on the Atlantic and set on the Pacific, all in the same day. Fact 21. El Salvador is the land of volcanoes. Despite being the smallest country, El Salvador has some of the most dangerous volcanoes, including Izalco, once called the Lighthouse of the Pacific. Fact 22. Ancient chocolate origins. The Maya in Central America were among the first people to drink chocolate, but it wasn't sweet, it was bitter and mixed with spices. Fact 23. The the dry corridor. Central America suffers from a climate zone called the dry corridor, where droughts devastate farming communities. It's a hidden struggle few outsiders know. Fact 24. The only land without snakes. Costa Rica has lush jungles and deadly snakes, but strangely, no coral snakes in some islands off its coast. A rare natural mystery. Fact 25. Belize's barrier reef. Belize has the largest barrier reef in the Western Hemisphere, stretching over 180 miles. Fact 26. Nicaragua's Twin Volcanoes Island. Ometepe Island in Lake Nicaragua is formed by two volcanoes rising out of the water. It looks like something from a fantasy movie. Fact 27. Panama City, a global hub. Panama City is wealthier and more developed than many Caribbean nations, thanks to the canal's trade and banking industry. Fact 28. The mysterious spheres of Costa Rica, giant, perfectly round stone spheres carved by ancient people, are scattered across Costa Rica. To this day, no one knows how or why they were made. Fact 29. Mayan pyramids taller than Egypt's. The Mayan temples in Guatemala, like La Danta Pyramid, are among the largest structures ever built by humans. Fact 30. The only Caribbean coast of the Pacific. Central America is unique because it touches both the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean, giving it double coastlines. Fact 31. Belize has more cayes than you think. Belize isn't just about its mainland. It has over 450 small islands, called cayes, dotting the Caribbean. Some are bustling with tourists, while others are so remote you could feel like the only person on Earth. Each cay carries its own secret, from fishing villages to hidden diving spots. Fact 32. Nicaragua once planned a rival canal. Few people know that Nicaragua almost built its own canal. Bigger than Panama's. Backed by foreign investors, it was supposed to reshape global trade. But the project collapsed under political turmoil and environmental concerns. Imagine if Nicaragua had succeeded, the balance of power in Central America could look very different today. Fact 33. A region of ancient languages. In Guatemala alone, more than 20 Mayan languages are still spoken today. For many indigenous communities, Spanish is not the first language. Their daily life is still lived through words that carry thousands of years of history. Language is living geography, preserving culture against the tide of time. Fact 34. Costa Rica produces almost all its electricity renewably. Costa Rica is one of the greenest countries on Earth. Nearly 100% of its electricity comes from renewable energy sources, hydropower, wind, and geothermal energy from its volcanoes. It's proof that even small nations can lead the world in sustainability. Fact 35. Central America controls migration routes. Geographically, Central America is the gateway between two continents. That makes it the main route for migration. Every year, thousands risk their lives crossing jungles, rivers, and deserts here. Geography literally shapes their journey of survival and hope. Fact 36. Honduras's Bay Islands. Paradise unknown. The Bay Islands, Roatan, Utila, and Guanaja are some of the most beautiful in the Caribbean. White beaches, coral reefs, and turquoise water make them paradise. Yet many travelers don't even know they exist. They are Central America's hidden jewels. Fact 37. Belize has the world's only jaguar reserve. Deep in Belize lies the Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary, the only protected jaguar reserve on the planet. It's not just about saving jaguars, it's about protecting the balance of the rainforest itself, where every creature plays a role. Fact 38. Guatemala's Lake Atitlan, a natural wonder. Lake Atitlan is surrounded by towering volcanoes and small Mayan villages, each with its own traditions. Writers and explorers have called it one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. It's not just geography, it's a place where culture, spirituality, and nature merge into something unforgettable. Fact 39. El Salvador's black sand beaches. Most people picture golden sand beaches, but El Salvador's coast is unique. Its volcanic history has created dramatic black sand beaches. These shores are a dream for surfers and travelers looking for something different. Fact 40. A land of Earth's youngest land. Geologically, Central America is one of the youngest regions on Earth. Its land was created by volcanic eruptions and shifting tectonic plates only a few million years ago. In Earth's timeline, that's like yesterday. This land is still changing beneath our feet. Fact 41. Panama has more ships registered than any other country. Due to loose regulations and tax benefits, thousands of ships around the world fly the Panamanian flag. It's a strange fact. Many vessels sailing far from Panama legally belong to this tiny country. Fact 42. The Mosquito Coast. Honduras and Nicaragua share a wild, remote stretch of land called the Mosquito Coast. Almost untouched by modern development, it's home to indigenous groups and dense rainforests. To step into this region is to step back in time. Fact 43. The rainiest place in the Americas. Some parts of Costa Rica and Panama receive over 300 inches of rain every year. That's nearly 10 times what many US cities get. It's why their jungles are so lush and alive, but also why floods and landslides are constant dangers. Fact 44. The only country with 2 Independence Days. Panama celebrates independence not once, but twice. First from Spain in 1821, and then from Colombia in 1903. These double celebrations show Panama's unique struggle to find its own identity. Fact 45. Central America has Earth's shortest distances between seas. At Panama's narrowest point, the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans are just 50 miles apart. You could literally walk across an entire continent in less than a day. Fact 46. The indigenous Garifuna people. Along the coasts of Belize, Honduras, and Guatemala live the Garifuna, descendants of West Africans and indigenous people. Their drumming, dancing, and language are recognized by UNESCO as cultural treasures of humanity. Fact 47. Volcano boarding in Nicaragua. On the slopes of Cerro Negro, an active volcano in Nicaragua, people don protective suits and slide down its black ash at high speeds on wooden boards. It's one of the most extreme sports in the world, and it can only be done here. Fact 48. Costa Rica's cloud forests. The Monteverde cloud forest is like stepping into another world. Mist clings to the trees, orchids bloom in hidden corners, and rare birds like the resplendent quetzal glide through the air. It's one of the most magical ecosystems on Earth, where nature feels alive and breathing. Fact 49. A region of young cities. Unlike Europe or Asia, where cities are thousands of years old, most Central American cities are less than 500 years old, built during Spanish colonization, but their streets still tell stories of conquest, struggle, and resilience. Fact 50. The true middle of the Americas. Central America isn't just a narrow land bridge, it is the beating heart of the Americas. Here, cultures collide, nature thrives, and history continues to unfold. It's the center point of 2 continents, a region small in size, but infinite in importance. So, what do you think? Did Central America surprise you with its secrets? This isn't just a place you pass on a map. It's a living, breathing region where volcanoes shape the sky, jungles breathe life into the earth, and ancient civilizations still whisper their stories. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because the world is full of hidden geography facts, and we're only just getting started.